So Barry, congrats on the film first of all. Absolutely loved it. Like all the stuff you do, really. But this one's a bit special. I mean, it's Chris Nolan.
Yeah.
So you must have been a bit excited when this one came up and you got the news like that you got the role.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, Chris, what a man, what a filmmaker, you know, Batman and Inception and just all of these. So when I heard like he's doing every great director does a war movie at one stage, and I think Chris wanted to do a war movie, and he definitely, he's one to tell it. Like, you know, and being from Britain as well, like he's definitely the lad to tell it. He's got the trust of, you know, the likes of Warner Brothers and that they let him create these worlds, and you know, and he does that. I mean, this is a dream for any young actor, or for any actor in that case, like to have just to have everything surrounded. Like, you know, there was one stage where I couldn't see anything. Everyone was behind us. We had a whole convoy behind us of jet skis and helicopters, and you know, always just following us. But I remember being at the front of the boat, and just for a few seconds getting that, just like, wow, we're like, not feeling that I was there, but it happens. Like, it does happen, and that's just what he does. Like, you know.
Yeah, kind of pinch yourself moments. Is it mad? I suppose, like, you seem so chilled out. So when you are there and like you're working with Cillian Murphy, you're working with Chris Nolan, is this just becoming normal? Because you've worked with loads of famous people at this point. Is it just become normal now, or do you still go, oh geez, wow, that's...
Well, that happened to me the other night for Tom Hardy, because I'm a big fan of his, like, you know.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, and he likes his fighting as well. Like, he does a lot of MMA and stuff, and so we got chatting about stuff like that. We were talking about McGregor and Mayweather, and you know, and but yeah, that's the only time I got a bit like starstruck. I mean, but I mean, all the other times it's just you realise that these are normal people, and they're there to do their job, and they're still, you know, they're so committed, and no matter what age they are, and they want to do it right, and it's just good for a young actor to see that, you know, to see that hunger on people like that caliber, and to see that they still want to put everything into it. And it's good, yeah.
And you mentioned being a fan of McGregor and all that, and you box, don't you?
Yeah,
so is that a good release when you've got all this going on, and people talking about films and all, to like, is it a good, like, clear of the head, I suppose?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I've always been into boxing, like, you know, growing up and training and not competing so much, but now I'm competing in September. And but yeah, big fan of McGregor. Like, he's opened a lot of doors, I think, for not just the whole fighting game in the world, but everything. I mean, you know, I run off confidence. I run off being confident and off the way of I can do what I want, anything I want to do, anything I picture, I can do it.
Yeah.
And he preached that, like, and he preached so well, and you know, it helped me in a way. So I'm a big fan of his, like, yeah.
Dunkirk, the whole story, true story. Did you know much about that, and what kind of research, I suppose, did you do?
Dunkirk, no. I was calling it Drunkirk, you know, because having a few points with the lads and all. I was like, I'm in Drunkirk now, you know. But no, I didn't know a lot about it, man. I didn't learn it in school. Did you learn it in school?
No.
No. So I stayed naive to it, just like George, the character, and yeah. You know, a lot of character work was like with my clothes off. Just me running around the room with my clothes off. It was weird. Like, I need to get into the character headspace, run around with my clothes off and see what happens. And yeah.
Of course, you worked with Colin Farrell. You're over in Cannes with him.
Yeah.
I hope you weren't running around with your clothes off. But did you have good crack with Colin? I believe you two had a ball over there.
Colin's a lad, isn't he? He's a genuine lad, and he really looked out for me. Him and Cillian, you know, two family men, two really strong actors, and just, you know, looking at them growing up, and now mates with them, like now getting to work with them, now getting to have a laugh off them, and it's unreal, man.
And the director of the movie you did with them, I believe he gave you a camera at the end of photography.
Yeah, he gave me a film camera, didn't he? And I bring that everywhere with me, and I hadn't got a clue how to even load a film, like, and now I'm taking pictures, and you know, because and Colin gave me a camera. I walked away with 2 cameras, a digital and a film, but I always I learned how to like set up shots and all, like, you know, and always he'd see that, and they went and got me a camera, and now I bring it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn things as you go. Listen, congratulations on this movie. Absolutely brilliant, and I look forward to everything you do gets better and better.
FM 104. Dublin's hit music station.